Hey guys, we are working with our faceted full cover nail tips today. And we're going to do a whole festive snow bunny nail set. Hello, hello, hello. I'm Kat. And these are Kat's claws. Welcome to another video. So, I removed these babies, my old nail set last time. I've done my thumb so far at this point. I wanted to work with these faceted full cover tips. So I did a little test nail on myself. They're harder to work with than I thought. But we're going to be using our Born Pretty polygel. And then we're gonna matte. So we're gonna use a KIARA Velvet matte top coat. And I know I was gonna go dark. But I think I'm gonna go white with just a little bit of the blue on the French kind of section. And then we're gonna use these. We're gonna use our Aurora powders. So can we see what this looks like? So you can kind of still see it. Like I was going to do borders, black borders and everything, but I don't know. These are really hard to work with. Really, really hard to work with. As far as like a design goes. So what I'm going to do is I'll put this hand on. Right? And then I'll do this one on camera. Okay, so I'll do this one off camera, then I'll come back and I'll show you these ones on camera. So first thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna etch the underside. Okay, so I'm gonna etch all the undersides here. Then I'm gonna prime my nail. So I'll prime the nail. I'm going to put some tack on, and I might actually base coat it, which I didn't do before on this one, but base coat it just to have a protective layer. And then we'll go in and apply them with this. Okay? So, and I'm going to etch all of my tips. You can chemically etch these too. But I'm going to do this. Put them on this hand and I'll be back. Okay, so they're on. I do have a question for anyone who has nails this long, because like I think that was harder. It was quicker, but I think it was harder to apply these on my like full cover tips with my non-dominant hand than it is to build nails with my non-dominant hand, like actually build them. Yeah, but my question for people who have nails this long, how the fuck do you wipe your ass with these? Can you tell me how? Like I just took a pee and stabbed myself. Yeah, I stabbed myself with these. So, and it's funny because I think I saw a video once where someone was like, they had longer nails than this, and they were like, I keep getting this question, how do you wipe your ass? And then they were like, I will show you. And they did this. Hold on. Okay, this isn't a Kleenex, but let's cut it in half, okay? They were like, this is how you do it. And they crunched up the paper like this. First of all, this is way thicker than toilet paper, number one. Number two, really? This? She's like, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. No. No. Anyways, so my question. How do you fucking do anything with these this long? I don't know. So I'm going to keep these on for probably a week. And then depending on how many times I've stabbed myself with them. Oh God, okay. Anyway. Okay, so it is difficult to, because you have to tailor the cuticle, right? So it's still difficult to do this with this hand, but we did okay. We did okay. So I'm going to probably buff them a little more. I cut myself, right? I cut myself already. So I cut myself. I have stabbed myself in the with these, and now it's time to do this hand. Okay, so I'm going to start with KIRSTY MEAKIN's primer. It's going to be the first coat. Then I'm going to use Light Elegance TACK, which is another double-sided sticky tape. And then we're going to use a base coat on all the nails as a protective layer. Just between the full cover tip and your natural nail, right? So when we're taking these off, we want to make sure that we've got like a base coat there so we're not ripping our own nail off, because that's what's going to happen with the primer. If you just put these on with the roughed up bottom with the primer, it's probably going to tear some of your natural nail off. So always put a base coat. Some of these, so I etched the other hand, right? So these are ready. But for some reason, the sizing was off. So I'm just tailoring some of the sizes to make sure that they fit my cuticles. This file here, this is a metal file, which is really cool. I only use it on myself, but you can wash it, scrub it, disinfect it, and then use it again. It's pretty awesome. It never gets destroyed. So here, obviously, when you're sizing your tips, you want to make sure that they fit sidewall to sidewall. Since I have large nail beds, even the 0 on my thumb doesn't actually fit sidewall to sidewall. So I lied last time. They don't fit 100%, but I'm going to do my best with them. And then the ones that are a little bigger, I'm just tailoring them wherever they need to fit properly. So I'm going to start with KIRSTY MEAKIN's primer. Actually, first I'm starting with cleaning my nails off. Then I'm going to use the primer. This is one of the best primers I've ever used. I think I say this every single time, and I will say it again. Not only is the bottle fucking gorgeous, the primer's amazing. So we're going to do one coat of this, air dry it. Then we're going to do a coat of TACK by Light Elegance. And we're going to cure that for 2 minutes in our lamp, because that needs to be cured. And then we'll be back. Okay, so next step is I'm going to use a MACRON base coat to do that protective layer. And then we're going to go in with our Born Pretty opalized extension gel. So you're going to need, or I'm going to need a little, just a brush, a little dampen dish with some alcohol. So I'm going to put some alcohol in here. And this is what you're going to use to just move that polygel around in the tip, just so it's not like a big blob in one spot. You can kind of like move it towards your little, the areas, your cuticles. And this, you can use any brush. I just use this one with, the other side is a spatula, which I just pulled out so it doesn't get in my way. So starting with our base coat, I'm going to base coat all the nails. I'm going to cure them for 2 minutes in the lamp. And then this hand will be ready for application, so we can apply our faceted tips. And you can watch me half struggle with doing this. Okay, on this hand. Okay, so we're gonna open this thing. So, oh God, this is gonna get harder as I go along. So bear with me. Okay, so they're etched. Taking a little bit of this. Fuck. Can't even pick shit up right now. And then I'm just gonna put it in here, right? It goes to the edges. I think that's okay. And then I'm going to, oh God, 45-degree angle. Push down. Straighten. We can take all that off after. What is going on? What is going on? What the fuck is going on? Is it straight? Yes. Okay. Is it straight? And then I'm gonna cure for 30 seconds. And we're gonna do the next one. Okay. Is it on? Is it on? So we're gonna have to file around those edges. So I'm only curing for 30 seconds because we just want to hold it in place. So here, you have to make sure that the nail's not crooked. Like I actually messed up on my other hand. I'll probably show you at the end. So 30 seconds, it'll just freeze the nail in place. And then we're going to apply all the other ones. And each time your next finger goes in for a 30-second freeze, while the finger before is now getting 60 seconds, right? And then as you keep going, you've pretty much cured all of them. And then when you do your last cure, your last like 60-second cure, now you've done them all for about like, 3+ minutes, pretty much all of them. So we're going to finish all the rest of them. Here, I'm just using my brush to not only manipulate the gel in the actual tip at the bottom to make sure that it's spread out properly. But I'm also cleaning it, anything that kind of drips around the edges. And then we're going to file off the rest of that to make sure it's fully clean. Okay, so let's finish the last one up here, and then we'll come back to see them all on and ready for the next step. Here they are so far. So both hands are on. Thumb is done. I'm going to match my other thumb with sort of the same color scheme, which you can't fully tell right here. And that's what they look like. So the other hands, obviously, I've filed them already. So this one, I have to clean up any of the seepage around the free walls and the cuticle. So anything that's kind of popped out that I haven't been able to clean up. And then we just want to tailor. First, you want to pull your skin, right? Anytime because sometimes your skin like sticks to the sidewall there. So you just want to pull it, kind of get a good look at what you need to file. And then we're going to tailor the cuticle. So we're done with that now. So for cleaning up the cuticles and just buffing the top of the nail, not the facets, but that first half bit, I'm going to use my mini sanding band with my 150 grit, I believe that's a sanding band. We're just going to clean up around all the edges here and just make sure that there's not too much of a bump there and there's a nice smooth transition from the cuticle downwards. Okay, so they are ready to be painted. They're on. There is a little bit of a gap underneath on some of my nails, but I'm not too worried about it because I'm going to pop these off probably in a week. So not a big deal, but you might want to just kind of pull that polygel up under a little bit better next time, or you could even file underneath. So I used that. So this bit I also used. So this is a tungsten, it's like a heavy duty cuticle bit. And it's great for just getting around some of these edges, some of these bumpy bits that might still be left over. You just gotta be really careful and don't hit your skin with it because it will cut you. You will bleed. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Snow Bunny. I know there's faceted Snow Bunny nails, but the Snow Bunny I'm only going to do on my thumb, just on the French there. So I made those a little bit more cloudy, but I didn't like how it kind of blocked some of those facets. So we're going to top coat with a no white top coat. I'm using a MACRON top coat here. I'm going to do top coat all of the nails with this. We're going to cure it. And then we're going to use our Aurora powders to give it a nice shimmer. And I'm going to do that 2 or 3 times. Okay, so cured for 2 minutes in the lamp. I've got my Aurora powders and my little makeup brush. This is just those old school eyeshadow brushes that nobody uses anymore. everybody uses them for nails now. So I like the cloudy look, but I also like that it's sparkly too, because it really brings out the facets. And I like the opal polygel underneath. So this on top is just going to give sort of more of like a bit more of a cloudy look, but it's going to have like you can see it right there. It's got like a Aurora kind of chrome shimmer to it. Looks really cool. And you just want to get into all those little facets. So I actually do this 2 or 3 times. So I do this part, then I top coat again, cure. I do it again with the chrome powder, top coat again to seal it in, cure, and then we're almost ready to finish. Okay, so that's what they look like after they've been done 2 or 3 times. It's got a final top coat on there, so none of the chrome will actually come off. You have to top coat it to seal it in. I'm going to finish off with matting most of these nails, but I did like how shimmery they looked, so I left one of them just as is. Okay, so to finish off, so my other hand is curing. I'm going to do this hand off camera, but I'm going to use Snow Bunny on my thumb. So we're just going to do like the bottom facets with Snow Bunny. And I'm going to do the Aurora gel, the Aurora chrome powders over top so that you get like an even cloudier Aurora chrome shimmer on it. Looks really cool. But it does block some of those facets out. So these other ones, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to top coat Aurora shimmer, top coat cure Aurora shimmer, do that a few times, and then we're going to seal everything in with a final matte top coat, and we're going to leave one of them shiny. My thumb is a little crooked. I put it on slightly crooked, but it's not that big a deal because one of my nails actually grows crooked anyway, so you know, on the same hand. And yeah, I love these nails. They're just really hard to work with, but I do love them. And it's all for this. It's all for the feel and the scritch of them. Okay. All right, I'm going to finish this off. We're going to come back. We'll see all the nails finally done. Now, just for the record, I know in my last video, I was doing those test nails and then I had decided that I really liked the black and I was going to do the black. I totally changed my mind, as you can tell, just because I wanted to get that facet, those facets. I wanted them to show as much as possible. So this was, you know, the alternative choice. And seeing as we are still in the like beginning of winter, pretty much, I thought faceted Snow Bunny nails would be perfect for this time of year. Okay, I'm going to finish my other hand now, and we'll be back. Okay, so here are the finished nails. Both hands are done. My thumbs are the only ones that are a little bit different because I did something on the underside and I used Snow Bunny. The other ones, straight Aurora chrome powder, and then they're either matted. So every nail is actually matted except for my middle nail, which I left just so you could see the variations of the facets, right, in there. And I like them. I like them a lot. I've had them on for a few days now. I'm doing this over in stages. And they take a little bit of getting used to. Like, I have to move my hands a whole different way. Like, I can't make a fist. I just can't do certain things. So the cramping is finally subsiding. But I've gotten a lot of compliments, of course, on them. So I'm going to cuticle oil to finish. So, of course, the cuticle oil just helps with all the dry skin because we've been a little bit hard on our nails as we're working with this. So, yeah, those are the final nails. I hope you liked the video. This is pretty much our New Year's video because I won't see you until after New Year's again. But I'll do some New Year's nails next time as well. Let me know what you think. And then, of course, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. Happy 2025 to come. And I will see you guys next time.
Give it to me like